guys, ModAPI here, and this is update 62 in the forest. As you see, we have the exploding critters now. Now everything explodes if you approach it appropriately. This particular patch is very bug fix oriented, so there's a big list. If you want to check it out in the description, go ahead. But we'll go over a lot of the visual changes, including the exploding critters. Now there's a new sound system, and when we go outside, there'll be a slight difference in sound, I think. But way more noticeably with rain and inside of houses. So it kind of takes your environment into consideration. See, the rain sounds way different now. That's pretty cool. And then just make it super obvious. You can get your arrows back from fish. Also, holy crap, that's loud. But the sound, it sounds different in the water as well. So if it's raining, it sounds like there's a waterfall in your head. It's a pretty cool change, I think. More immersive. Also, they made it so, this is just a fix, but they made it so these sync appropriately across multiplayer. But I imagine a lot of people have forgotten or didn't realize the trap changes if you put it in water. So yeah, there are fish traps, just as a reminder. Crocodiles can now do a 180 attack, so sneaking up on their bottom is not always the best choice. You can kill them pretty easily with ranged attacks, like 2 spear throws. The boars have better accuracy on their attacks now. They're still cute. They don't attack very much. This change, I love it. I love it. I'm so happy they did it. For both the log sled and the flag, you can change the colors and turn off. Woo! The planters now attach closer to the wall, making it so they don't float out as much. Some people might not like that, but I think it looks better. You can put the bone basket and the arrow basket on tables. They have the chooser slider like they have in all the other buildings. They put it into the catapult now, which is awesome. I love it. No more, no more inventory hunting. Whoops. We have more options under the language, which is pretty cool. It is in work in progress, so you know, it might not be perfect translations, and it's not everywhere for all of the languages. Also, under the controls, they have a new interface section, so you can better control what your options are, which I think is pretty cool. You can obviously click here and choose an option. In game, it also has a black background, making it much easier to see. Although I did like the effect before. I understand it made it hard to see, but it looked pretty cool. So, readability is important, but I like the other one too. It also goes into your multiplayer changes, so now everything's starting to become more uniform now, which is pretty cool. The huts have more wood variations to them now, just to give them a bit more identity. So the construction shapes, you know, the scaffolding kind of stuff is a little bit different. They improved the look of them. As a reminder, we do have these huts. I think some people haven't gone over to these areas because you don't need to. And there is variation in these as well, far off to the western side. There are more new hairs. Now, I don't know if I got all of them because they didn't put a number, but I did see these two absolutely, they were new to me. And it looks pretty cool. And they actually have a variation as well.
Standing outside, waiting for you. You were always taking time, baby. Playing it through.
And I don't think this one's new, but it looked a little different to me. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm in the dark. And I've been wondering if there is a shaved option without the hoodie. Because, I mean, obviously he doesn't have hair here, but it could have been because of the hoodie. Oh! New prop! It's a captain hat!
That's not how captains work.
It's not how captains work.
why can't you wear them?
Yeah, it would be cool to wear them.
Free captain hat is like too many.
I agree. It's a little weird. We have 3 captain hats all here. I guess it kind of tells us the story of how many people are on this boat, though, maybe. And they look pretty cool. It'd be nice to wear them. Now, again, a lot of bug fix changes, but also the dedicated servers have received a lot of the options that you could have had already in the game, like allow enemies creative mode, vegetarian mode, reset holes mode, so if you put holes into a building, you can reset them all, allow building destruction, not allow building destruction. If you're running a dedicated server, I would check out those options to see if one of those interests you, like regrow mode. I think that's pretty cool. It's very helpful in your server. And there has also have been some optimization, so the game should be less laggy for you. They said they bundled assets together to improve memory usage, and they also lowered CPU usage of not only the building placer, but also of the intro tutorial. And again, update 62, a lot of just, you know, minute changes that add up to a lot, but you know, like bug fixes under the hood kind of stuff, or very small like font changes that some people may or may not notice depending on the resolution of their screen. Well, let me know what your favorite part of the patch was. I think the captain hats, I really want to wear a captain. In fact, like the cannibals, and they have those like skull flashlights on their back. I think it would be cool just to be able to equip all of that stuff. Maybe if they add some sort of character screen before you enter multiplayer games to choose what you look like too. I don't know, but a survival game doesn't have to focus on the kind of glamour aspect, but I would like to have like a cool back thing with a captain hat on running around in red paint. Anyways, I hope this update helps your game run more smoothly and you enjoy those new immersive audio sounds with the system of the enclosed structures or in the water, for example. Our next update is in about 28 days, and of course if you like this video, check out some of my other ones. Started the Dead Space series, I think it's going pretty good. I liked it. I've tweaked the camera a little bit, so in the next episode maybe it'll be slightly smoother, but I think it was a lot of fun. If I go on to Dead Space 2 or 3, maybe in the late end of Dead Space 1 I might do a camera. I'm not sure. Leave comments in those series if you watch them. When I bring stuff up, you know, I try not to just talk to myself. It's definitely a two-way street if you guys are interested in having that sort of conversation. As you see down below, I have a strong habit of responding to as many people as possible. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing everybody in the next video. Take care and have a wonderful day.